Fan Expo y estoy en los MMA Draft con Phil Davis. Well, tell us everything about it. I have to say that the first time I heard about it was through you, right? Like 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Tell me, well, how did you get involved? How did you join, Uriah Faber to make all this happen?
Uriah and I started this about 2 years ago. We developed this idea of MMA Draft because we wanted to make more opportunities for amateur athletes because, there's a need for the sport to grow, and it has to grow at the bottom if you want it to grow at the top. And above all, we just want to make more opportunities for the amateur athletes to be seen and be recognized for what they're already doing.
Why don't you explain fans and just people in general what exactly it is? Because everybody, when you hear about combine and draft, you're thinking, oh, they're creating teams, so they're like taking looking out for MMA fighters to see and create their own teams.
Well, there's two things. There's the MMADraft.com, and what MMADraft.com does is it gives you an overall ranking amongst your peers, and it helps separate you from the rest of the pack. If you're a really good MMA fighter, well, we will find out. You make a profile. You enter in, all the wrestling tournaments, all the grappling tournaments, all the fights you've had, and it will, you'll rise to the top. You'll have a great MMA draft score. Okay. Now this here is the combine, and what the combine is we're actively recruiting the best amateur fighters in the nation, and that's what we're finding today. We're doing some athletic movements here. These guys are doing some 5-10-5. Little sprint work. We have some skill work going over there. So we're trying to find the best MMA fighters in the nation.
And then do you actually recruit them and something happens? What happens after this?
After this, eventually this will be the last stop before these guys go pro. As of right now, we're trying to recruit them. They're going to end up getting sponsors. Some of these guys already have sponsors. It's good for their sponsors to see them being seen, getting real media, and being awesome. So more than anything, we want to give them exposure so when they do go pro, there's more sponsors available because they know that they're here, they are the best in the nation, and then there's more opportunities as a professional.
Well, all of this came together for that opportunity, and then they have the site. And what else are they going to be able to find? Let's say, do a lot of them are going to be training with you? I know some kids told me already that they actually come from your camp.
Yep.
So how are they going to be able to find it? How are they able to go, for next year? If I want to be part of this, how does it work?
Are you
No, not really. I'm not going to be fighting, no. But let's say I would.
Let's say you were. Okay. Well, number one, there's other good amateur fighters and professional fighters in your city and town. Maybe you don't know who they are. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't know where they train. Maybe you do. But it's good to link up with those people on MMADraft.com so you can better train. That's number one. It's an informational site so you can get on and understand how to train. A lot of guys don't know how to train smart and stay safe. And you can also, there's an opportunity for parents to go on and make a profile for themselves and just be informed. I know when I started training MMA, my mom was like, I don't know. And it's really, as you become more active in the sport, you understand it's really not that bad. There are injuries, but there's injuries in everything. But more than anything, you just have to understand what's really going on. So there's a lot of information on the site, just so you can stay informed.
So is there like forums and stuff there where I can go and ask you stuff and
There's forums on there, so Uriah and I get on there, answer questions. There's news updates, there's blogs, there's everything. It's a smorgasbord of information.
Well, there you have it, guys. Everything you need about MMA Draft, information coming from the best, and of course, guidance. What can get better? So where can they find you?
You can find me.
And MMA Draft.
You can find us at MMA Draft on Twitter. Me at Phil Mr. Wonderful on Twitter. Phil at, there's a fake Instagram. It's not me. It's not at Phil Mr. Wonderful, but Phil MRW on Instagram and PhilMrWonderful.com.
Well, Phil, thank you very much, y siempre es un placer de tener lo mejor para ustedes aquí dentro del Octágono desde la UFC Fan Expo Las Vegas.
El Octágono.